Let's organize your warm-up for your next track meet so it can be super simple, easy, and not stressful. You usually get to track meets at least 2 hours before the first event. Hopefully your school is doing that for you. I'm so sorry if they're not. But an hour and a half out before it's time to actually compete on the runway, I want you to get out your measuring tape and go over to the runway and mark out what your runway approach actually is. Usually the runways aren't open yet, but there's nobody over there, and this is going to save you a lot of stress and time later when you have 20 people on the runway trying to all get their mark at once. Please don't leave your measuring tapes out or anything. Just put a little small piece of tape or something. It doesn't need to be noticeable because we're kind of making this work. Okay, you have your mark now. Now you're going to go to the trainer and you're going to get any sort of tape jobs you need, if you need your ankles taped, anything like that. And you're also going to make sure that your shoes have all of their spikes in there and that they are sharp. If you have anything that's dull in there, take those spikes out, put in some new spikes so that you're prepared to jump. You're officially 1 hour out now. Now it's time to jog, get moving, and you're just going to do 5 minutes of jogging to make sure your body's starting to warm up. And you're also going to be checking mentally like, okay, I've got pain in my left ankle, my knee hurts a little bit, or I feel great today, I don't need to do anything extra. And after those 5 minutes of jogging are done, you're going to address those pain problems. So if you have some ankle pain, you'll massage your calf and the arch of your foot. You're just trying to make your body as performance best as it can be. Next is time for activation. Activation is going to be anything that turns on your muscles before you start doing sprints and jumps. So I love to do clamshells, monster walks, things that really turn on my glutes, my quads, my hamstrings, and usually between 2 by 10 to 20 reps of those things. You also see a lot of people doing glute bridges, fire hydrants, just to give you an example, but you can play around and test in training and practice what turns on your body the most. And you're going to do that in that window of time. Now, as a jumper, we're not just jumping, we're sprinting. So this is now where you're going to go into your sprint drills. We're about 45 minutes out from competition. And this is going to be A skips, B skips, fast legs, anything to turn you on and getting ready to sprint. And at the end of the sprint drills, I want you to take 2 to 3 15 to 20 meter accelerations. Now that you're done with your sprint drills, it's time to get into your jumps. So these are going to be things like low bounds, ankle, calf, knee bounds, alternate bounds, right, left, whatever, again, turns you on best to jump. That'll bring you to the 30-minute mark, which now means the runway is open. So you need to go check in with the official, make sure they know what board you want to use for triple, or long if there's more than one board. And because you already put down your mark an hour and a half ago, you don't have to worry about putting down your mark. You're just gonna make sure your mark is more visible. You can double check it if you want to, or if you weren't allowed to do it earlier, you can put it down now too. And you're gonna do one approach run and see how you